Turning 35 taught me one thing. People aren't worth your time. Sounds harsh, but here's the truth. People drain you. In today's video, I will teach you how to avoid 7 types of people to upgrade your life and to have meaningful relationships. Number 1, short-term thinker. These type of people are small-minded. They're always looking for instant gratification. They tend to make very quick decisions and never think about the consequences that come from thinking short-term. Being around these type of people will lower your standards, will normalize complacency, and will eventually get you in this cycle of mediocrity. This is not the type of person you want to become. These are the type of people who are always thinking about shortcuts or even get rich quick schemes. Folks, what I want to tell you is that there are no shortcuts. There are no get rich quick schemes. Everything is about discipline. It's about failure. It's about learning, and it's about evolving your self-image. Getting involved with short-term thinkers will just drag you down. All right, number 2, the chronic complainer. This person complains about everything. They are just negative Nancy. Anything that goes right in their life, they will not pay attention to that. They will just focus on the thing that is negative. Instead of finding solutions, these folks focus on negativity, and they just continually complain, and they get you involved in their toxic mindset. The other thing here is that complainers complain as a sport, and they think that you are their audience. Like, these people actually enjoy complaining. It makes them feel better, and they will just continually talk negative about their life, and they will do the same about your life. What I want to be clear about this type of person is that words matter. Words have power. And if you let people who speak negative words over their own life around you, then guess what? They are going to speak negative words over your life. So be careful with the chronic complainer. Number 3, the victim mindset. These are the type of people who can never take their own responsibility. They enjoy playing the blame game. It's always someone else. It's always a friend. It's always a relative, or someone else is the reason why they can't accomplish the things that they have set to do. These people hate seeing other people succeed. They typically say, must be nice. Or they might say something like, if I had those resources, I would do the same too. It's safe to say this person has a lot of shoulds, woulds, and could'ves coming out of their mouth all the time. Please, 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 please remove should, would, and could from your vocabulary. And to this person, effort is pointless. All they do is have excuses, and more excuses, the longer and longer you keep them around you. And lastly, this type of person does not want your advice. They don't actually want to solve the problem. What they want from you is their pity, to just have a pity party and complain and have excuses. Number 4, the time waster. This is the type of person who is all over the place. They will call you to have small talk. They don't have any goals. They don't have any direction in their life. They are just living in the moment. This is not a good recipe for the 5 people that are closest to you. This person is just living their life, living in the wind, and they will invite you and beg you to come to mindless activities, mindless events. And guess what they're going to do after that? They're going to guilt trip you on why you are not coming on the mindless events with them. The time waster does not respect their time. So what makes you think that the time waster will respect your time? These are the type of folks you have to remove from being in your circle of friends. Number 5, the unreliable flake. For this one, I have a really hard time. You can't count on this person. This person is always rescheduling, canceling, and flaking on you. This person is missing deadlines. You start to even predict that this person will always be 20 minutes late that they may not even come. These are things that you do not need in your life. Unneeded stress. And the unreliable flake is just a waste of energy, right? They don't come, they don't pick up any of their part of the job or opportunity, and you have to pick up their slack. And then guess what? They're not going to take any accountability for it. In life, you want people to show up for you. This person will not show up for you. You gotta cut them out your life. Number 6, the fake hustler. This is the type of person who's talking big game all day, every day. They're talking big game on all the things that they're doing, what they're up to, where they're traveling, etc., etc. Then you ask this person deeper questions about what they're doing, what they're hustling on. Guess what? Many of those answers are fairly vague, extremely high level, and have no details. And after a while, you start to wonder, what is the progress on all of the things that this person has been hustling on? And you just realize that this person, unfortunately, is just telling a lie after a lie, or exaggerating beyond belief. This is the type of person that is elusive. When you need something that's done on a specific deadline, where you need something that has specific details, or you want to utilize them because they have a specific skill set. Maybe they're an accountant, maybe they're a videographer, photographer. And what happens is this person believes busy work is what helps them be successful. And you realize actually getting important work done is what leads to success. Number 7, the financial leech. This is the person who's always in a financial hard time. This is also the person who has a scarcity mindset when it comes to money versus an abundance mindset, which you have. This person takes forever to pay you back on anything. You have sent them 3, 4, 5 Venmos or Cash Apps. They haven't got back to you on any of them. And when they do get back to you, man, 2, 3, 4, 5 months late on paying you back on a very small item. And at the end of the day, what you realize about this individual is that they do not want to take control of their finances. They don't want to learn. They don't want to be disciplined. They don't want to be organized. They don't want to even hear frameworks to be able to take care of their finances. And what happens with this friendship is that, unfortunately, you cannot talk about money with this person. And one thing I will say is, with your closest friends and family, you should be able to talk about money. Money is just a tool. It's not the boogeyman, and is not something to be ashamed of. No matter if you have $1 in your bank account or $1 million in your bank account, you should be okay and open and vulnerable enough to have discussions on money with your close friends and your family members. The unfortunate part about this individual is that it is really hard to change your mindset on money, especially if you are not accepting any help, which means for you is that you potentially will have to bail this person out quite a bit, or you'll have to remove them from your circle until they can really understand their relationship with money. Now, here's what you do. Go back and think of your 5 to 10 closest friends and family. Do any of them fit one of these 7 types to avoid? If so, I believe you should think about evolving the amount of time you spend. Don't have to fully cut them out, but how much time do you spend with that individual? Because you are the average of your closest 5 to 10 people you spend time with. Do you want to be average of one of these 7 types of people? I think not. Avoiding these type of people will mean nothing if you don't know how to save your money and level up. Make sure you watch my recent video on how to save your first $10,000.